Alright, hey guys, my name's CJ, and welcome back to Detention for the PC walkthrough. And so we left off in this room. Now, we can't actually come back to this room until later on. To see what I mean later. Like, later on. But, let's get straight into it, and just to let you guys know, there are 3 notes to collect in this chapter. For chapter 3, and you can't go in this door, an old door. The door is locked. Alright, so you need to tune this radio. A radio. Seems like the static in the room is coming from this. Maybe I can get something if I tune it a bit. Alright, so you need to tune it with this thing. But this chapter 3 and 4, we're basically just going to be going through the story, learning Ray's past, what happened to Ray, what's happening with the school and everything, and you know, so on and so forth. It's a pretty sad story, but we'll get into more of that later. So just tune the radio until you find this, like find a station that has music or something at least, and that has a red light turn on, you know. If you didn't even understand what the hell I'm saying, because I can't even understand what the hell I'm saying. The atmosphere in the room's changed. Well, you're right about that, but not just the atmosphere, the whole room changed. There's a piggy bank right here. A ceramic piggy bank. Big round eyes, waiting to be fed. Looks a little bit like Betty Boop, a little bit. This place is creepy, especially with the music playing. It's very weird. So let's go out. Someone's home. Right, so these are Ray's parents. I feel like Mom's always been a traditional housewife. She doesn't complain even when wronged. I really don't like that. Okay. And this is Ray's dad. Back then, besides the New Year's, Dad never drank at home. I miss the days when he had jokes and stories to tell. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty sad what's going on right here. Yeah. Her parents are fighting. They've been fighting for a long time. Okay, why is this a little bit weird? The shadows. I don't like this. Alright, so a glass juice cup. Yeah. So you can see pictures of Ray and her parents. Pictures of Mom, Dad, and I. The eyes have been rubbed off. Yeah, and you... Whoa, do you see that? The lights flickered. So, Ray's dad... Ray's parents are tilted. Ray's dad is tilted, like, horizontally. And Ray's mother is upside down. So, let's turn off the lights. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. So at least this works. I guess so you can see that there are tears. What's this supposed to mean? Okay. Okay, yeah. So, you can see that tears are flowing from Ray's eyes. And her parents' pictures have what looks to be clock hands on them. So this would be 3:30 or 3:30, and this would be 7:30 or 7:30. Right. Let's go back out. And I don't think you can go in this room. No, the door's locked. A strange quote on the door. Meet the right person at the right time. Yeah, so let's go back. We can leave the light off here. You can see that Ray's parents are on, but it looked like poltergeist activity. But I think it's just negative energy from, like, bad energy left behind by Ray's dad when they were fighting. Right. Wait, was there a note that I missed? I hope not, because there are 3 notes to get. No, I don't think so. I really hope I don't miss anything, because this is like my one chance to get all the notes. Alright. So let's find a different radio station. So now this has changed once again. The room's upside down. A ceramic piggy bank, broken up for one's desires. Okay, so this is the first puzzle that we have for this chapter. There's a puddle of clear water on the ground, and you can see there are footsteps. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors. Okay. And if you try and go in one of these doors, you can't actually. You end up back here. Like, check it out. See, you just end up back here, should I say. So, what you need to do is... Oh, crap, wait. I forgot to do something. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we're back here. I forgot to take this thing. A glass juice cup. It glows with a dull melancholy. Filled glass cup. Filled with sadness, it has a dim glow. Alright, so let's go back to where we were. Okay, guys, so we're back here. So what we need to do is we have to take this thing, this juice cup full of melancholy, and pour it into this puddle. You can see nothing really happens right now. So let's turn off the lights. As you can see, there are footsteps going in here. So we have to go in this door first. We have to follow the footprints into these doors. So this one next. Then this one. And then the first door. Yeah. In the middle door. That should be it. Yeah, we've got a room full of syringes and stuff. It's a bit weird, a bit messed up, but yeah. And here's our first note. Ad for private investigator. Ad for private investigator. Husband cheating, comes home late. We specialize in tracking people. This looks like an ad for a PI firm. It's exactly what it is. So there's our first note for, you know, this chapter. Wait. I don't go in here just yet. I don't want to go in there just yet. I want to see what's over here. Oh yeah, this door. You can't. I think. Okay, you can go in this door. So this is the counselor's office. A teacher's desk. On it are plenty of assignment papers. Yeah, so there's nothing else to get in here. I just wanted to show you guys this room, because you have to come back here later on. Yeah, we have to come back here later on. So let's go in back through this door. Back then, laying in bed, I could hear Mom and Dad chatting through the walls. They had such a bond back then. I don't know when their idle chatter turned into deafening silence. Later, Dad only came home when he got roaring drunk. Mom always huddled in a corner trying to hide her tears. That's a bit sad. A bit sad, I mean, it's flippin' sad. It's really, really, really sad. Alright, so we find ourselves in a room full of clocks. Well, not full of clocks, just 3 clocks. So you see this? 3 clocks. None of them are running, but it looks like I can turn the hands. So, you remember the pictures of Ray's parents? Her dad was on the left and her mom was on the right. And you have to turn the arms to match what they would, to match the kind of time that the pictures set, you know. If trying to explain to the best of my abilities, so we have to turn this to 3:30 and turn this to 7:30. But that's strange, nothing happens. If you saw in on Ray's parents' pictures, her dad was tilted, like so now his portrait is upright now, okay? His portrait was tilted that way, okay? It was tilted to the left. So, and Ray's mom's picture was tilted upside down. So what we need to do is we have to tilt the picture. Say now that the pictures are tilted the way they were, okay? We have to tilt them upright, okay? So that yeah, we have to tilt them upright. So I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. We have to tilt. Hang on. Just imagine the pictures right now, okay, are the way they were, okay, and it shows time like this. So say now this is Ray's dad's picture. It's tilted horizontally, okay, and this was the time shown on his picture. What we have to do is just imagine us tilting Ray's dad's portrait to the right so that it's upright, and we have to turn these to match the hands once they've turned, so that it'll be 6:45. If that even makes any sense. I'm trying to explain this to the best of my abilities, guys. Okay, and Ray's mom's picture was upside down, so just imagine this being tilted upside down, so that will be 1 o'clock. Check that out. Very weird puzzle, guys. Very, very weird puzzle. Right, so there's nothing left to do in this room, so go back out. And the room changed. That's a bit weird. One day, Dad came home inebriated and tripped at the front door. I couldn't stand seeing him on the ground all the time, so I went over to give him a hand. Besides the stench of smoke, there was another smell, a faint smell of powdered makeup. So he was cheating. If you guys couldn't tell. It's pretty obvious. I hate sniffing. So let us go back to through this door. Okay, so nothing else. So let's go back to this room. And as you can see, the photos tilt upright. So there we go. Now we can go through this door. And this has changed completely. The art style, I mean. That's Mr. Chang, our counselor. I received your paper plane. I was truly worried you were still having trouble at home. But it looks like my concerns, was slightly unfounded. Like the white daffodil, like the white daffodil you are, like the white daffodil, you are innocent, vain, and candid in nature. So, Ray here is the white daffodil. Perched beside a pond in Snow White, admiring your reflection. Being different from others can be a tough way to live. But I think I can understand that feeling. You said you want to learn more about my time abroad. All I can say right now is that my past... What? Oh, sorry. My past is rather complicated. I couldn't see that. Unfortunately, many horrible things have happened on this land in the last decade. Believe it or not, our society wasn't always like this, oppressive and cold. Perhaps we should take a stroll down the boulevard on the weekend. There are things our censored textbooks don't mention, but are definitely worth knowing. Alright, so that's a bit of an insight of what's gonna happen next, maybe. Item received, paper plane. Toss my worries out and receive your guidance. Okay, we can't go here. And the room's changed yet again. And there's a note on the table. This is the second note. Added to journal. Radio station. Radio station. New radio station's channel launched 103.0. So I'm pretty sure that's a clear indication of what we need to do. Go to the radio and change the radio station. There we go. So the room's changed. This is upside down, but these aren't. And Ray's bed is over here. Bit of a weird room setup you have there, but I won't judge. And this is the second puzzle for this. So we have it's a whole bunch of mirrors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mirrors. And I'll show you what we need to do now in just a second. The knob turns, but the door won't budge. A strange quote on the door. Follow that shadow in the dark, then you'll become closer to the truth. So let's go back to the first mirror, and you can see all these light switches next to the mirrors. What we need to do is turn the lights off next to each of the mirrors. And you see that shadow there? If the shadow follows you, keep the light off. If it doesn't, if it's going in the opposite direction, turn the light back on. So that, okay, nope. Light back on. This one should be correct. Yep. Let's keep that on. That one's correct. Hello. So you can see there. Nope. So turn it back on. And switch this off. Hello, switch it off. And there we go. Go through the door. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. What's it? Puzzle. I would say. No. I wanted to examine that. Examine the desk. Father's study is always neat and tidy. He always gave off an air of seriousness with a little bit of his own humor. Nothing else to examine in this room, so let's go through the door. And in here there should be a coin. I received a coin. The theater's ticket counter. The door's shut tight. So we need a ticket. So we need to go back to our room, to the first, and turn the radio to the first channel. And let us examine this and drop the coin in here. Put the coin in piggy bank. Now, change to that channel. And remember how everything is turned upside down? The piggy bank dropped from this thing and smashed down here. Let's examine it. And there's the ticket. Right there. Movie ticket. Let's go back through here to the movie ticket counter. And as you can see, this room is completely a mess. It is lagging like crazy on my screen. I'm not gonna waste any time here. It looks like Ray's tripping hectically. Looks like she just took a freaking dose of LSD. I don't want to stay any longer. This is destroying everything on my computer. Real sorry about this, guys. Theater stick counter. Okay, yeah, I would like to get a ticket, please. This is the worst. Hello? Come on. Piss off. Oh, my soul. Come on. There we go. Good day and welcome. We hope you enjoy your movie. Alright, so let's go through here. So I can end this nightmare. That music is terrifying. It's just has a weird vibe to it. Ah, smooth frame rates once again. Yay. She's in a movie theater. And who's that? Really? I'm real sorry about this, guys. That was Mr. Chang. Item received, white jade deer pendant. Around my neck, I am sentimentally attached and dependent on it. So the white deer is Mr. Chang. What is that sound? I don't like that sound. Just making sure there's nothing else. The hell was that? And who was that? There's the last note on the floor here. A note on the floor. Search warrant. A search warrant issued by the district court with a list of public officials involved in a bribery scheme. When I went home that day, father had already been taken away. I asked mom what had happened. She quietly replied, "Dad got his hands dirty, but he'll live." Hearing this, I felt as if she was smiling underneath. Damn. So there we go, guys. We have all the notes. Whoa, 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 whoa. this. Assignment book. A reasonable excuse to enter the counseling office. So we have to go back to that room. Should be this room. It should be here. Yep. Hates the finger. And you can see that there's more fish. What's with the fish? My room has changed. Come on, people. Do you guys like fish? Dead fish. And there's lots of paper planes. This is really creepy. And I really like it. The teacher's desk, on it are plenty of assignment papers. Really? Reasonable excuse to enter the counseling office. So let's drag and drop. There. Miss Fang. The counseling process is near its end. I'm glad you're back on track. And hopefully won't be needing me anytime soon. That went a little bit too fast. If there isn't anything else, you should return to class now. I still have plenty of assignments to look at. I'm not even doing anything. Counseling records. It's over. No matter what's been written on here, there is only farewell. There's nothing else here. There's a crack. Make sure that you've collected everything before going back in here, because you can't come back here, I don't think. Oh. So yeah, make sure you have everything, because then you can't come back here. Okay, I'm gonna save my game. Sorry for the sneeze that I just did. Okay, I don't think you can do anything else with that. Well, you can, but I just think that you have to do everything over and over again. Let's go through the curtain. Ooh, spoopy. Okay, so there's us. So these three things here, there's gonna be three of us in different places, and we need to drag and drop the different things on our glitchy cells. So let's drag and drop the paper plane, sorry. A glass cup of nauseating color, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls as father's voice roared through the halls. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now, every night, a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake. So it goes on day by day, the anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world, in a state of careless, ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. necklace gives pendant. Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through a neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I become a little lark, brushing past the flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies. I glide merrily by your side. I've been an actor in our play long before curtains risen. Being held is ever comforting, longing for your loving embrace. Longing for your love embracing. Oh crap, I didn't read the rest. Damn it. The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise. What a turn of fate. I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. So her and Mr. Chang developed a relationship together. That's a bit messed up. All of a sudden, we stopped meeting. You became distant bitterly, colder than the sun could melt. Air around you freezing instantly, and my frozen body's beating hard, with each pulse tearing itself apart. Again, I'm left in abject solitude, in a house that I call home, in a space that I call school, a walking corpse whose mind's without, a sense of loss that's drowned with doubt. Dude, this is getting hectic. Chang Ming Hui, we need to talk about this. Miss Yin, it's not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why couldn't I? What were you thinking, striking the child like that, or going after the child like that? That is what. Okay, that's not the right thing. I think what they mean to say is going after a child like that. Anyways, child, I was already studying abroad at her age. I admire her fine qualities. So, you will take her and force her to walk the fine line. She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap your arms around her. This is our private matter. It's none of your business. How is it not? You're stuck in your little romance. Did you forget about us? We were already in the same boat, don't you forget. Jeez, dude. Dialogue's changed. A lot. Like, it was never that, but it's changed for some reason. A painful recollection. My soul is shattered into pieces. My gosh, I'm really sorry about all the sniffing, guys. My soul is shattered into pieces. When I cannot put myself back together and forget everything, I open my eyes and welcome a barren world. Who's that? We'll find out who he is soon enough. Alright guys, so that is the end of chapter 3. and we're now in chapter 4. This chapter will decide what ending you get, and it'll completely unravel the story. Okay, you might not be able to understand once the story is finished. So if you still don't understand, I'll explain it to you guys at the end of the next video. Okay, so going into chapter 4, there's no enemies. There's 3 more notes to collect for chapter 4, and then that's it. And we're just unraveling the story and choosing which ending to get. Okay, what you do next will determine which ending you get, and I'll show you how to get both the 2 endings. I'll show you how to get both in the next one, and in the next chapter walkthrough for Detention. Alright, so anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.